Well, good morning. Monday morning, and it's probably about 9:15ish. I woke up feeling really hungry. I really want to eat. Um, so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to allow myself to eat because I feel hungry now, or if I'm just going to try and drink some soda water and possibly a Gatorade. I'm not sure. And I am once again having a mental battle with doing the eggs, bacon, yogurt, cheese first meal of the day. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this challenge again this week, or maybe I just need to get a little self-control and tell myself that's what you're doing. Don't think about it, just do it. So we'll decide. We have people coming over for dinner tonight. We're making the dinner. The husband makes and sells cheesecakes that are absolutely amazing. We had one at Christmas time. And so he's going to bring a cheesecake, which I will not be eating. I will have a plan for myself, a little treat that I can have so that I don't feel tempted. But I do need to think of a dinner that will feed a lot of people, and still there will be things that I can eat too. So my plan at this point is to do some kind of a meaty type thing with a lot of different side dishes, including side dishes I can have, and then some more carby type side dishes that will help fill up several people. So anyway, we have a lot going on. Pretty soon I'm about ready to take my kids to do, they're helping their friend do an Eagle project, and he's working on some stuff down at the Olympic Training Center, because the Olympic Training Center is here in Colorado Springs. So that's cool. Yes, you naughty cat. I need a video here every day because you're always scratching the couch. Sorry. So I'm gonna run and take them to do that soon, and then my little kids and I are gonna be working on tidying up the house. And later on today, my husband's gonna have to pick up the dresser that we bought at a thrift store on Saturday. Anyway, it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but there's just some other little things that we have to get done. My son's watching our friend's 3 dachshunds, so we have to go there 3 times a day, so that actually is something we need to fit into our schedule too. And then getting ready for tonight. I got up at 6:40 this morning, but I've been trying to get up a little earlier so that I have time to exercise and do my personal scripture study and have time for myself. I swear, Stephen, you are being a very naughty boy today. No. So I feel a little disappointed that I didn't do that this morning. That's a goal for myself this week. It's like a non-keto thing, is to get up early. I really want to get up by 6 and get going on some of those things. So I'll try and do that tomorrow. But we have a lot going on this week, just so much. Because our kids are in this thing called the youth celebration for our church. It's actually, there's like 700 or 800 kids in Colorado Springs who are doing this, and they're dancing and singing, performing. On Saturday, there's 2 showings, a matinee and an evening, and my kids are in both. And so they have rehearsals like all week. So, trying to get it all fitting in with regular life is going to be very interesting. I also really need to paint 2 of my 2 boys' rooms and get them cleaned up. We're going to be rearranging things because our son is coming home from his mission in Vietnam for our church in beginning of August 10th. And so we need a spot for him, so we have to kind of rearrange things and get it done. I also just want to paint the walls. We've been here for a little over 3 years, and it's just starting to feel like, you know how the houses feels well lived in and like not fresh and clean anymore. And this is an old house anyway, so I just want to start repainting all the rooms in the next few months. Some of them will just be the same color. It will just be a fresh coat of paint, and like shampooing carpets and just doing stuff like that, just so it feels good. And it's important to me also for doing our schooling that we have some of those bigger projects done, so that they're not like weighing on us every day during the school year, keeping me from feeling like we can even be very productive. We need to finish our front yard. we're just gonna do rocks in the front because we kill grass. Water in Colorado Springs is really expensive. Can you please stop pounding? Thanks. Plus our kids and animals are just hard on our grass, so that's the plan. We're gonna get rocks all over in the front yard and plant maybe a tree. We've got a little flowery garden area in the front too that we were trying to add some bushes and plants to, but that we really need to get that done before winter starts. So and I have to plan out our school year. My husband and I are both working on this. He's gonna tell me things he thinks our kids should be doing this year. We have 3 freshmen starting this fall, and then an 8th grader and 2 5th graders and a 2nd grader. So I'm not so concerned about the younger kids, the elementary age kids, because we go pretty easy when you're in your younger years, but we expect a lot more once you get in older grades. So my husband and I are going to each individually write down some things that we would like to see done with the bigger kids, and come together and have like a little meeting with each other where we discuss what we each think needs to happen, and then modify it and write down what is actually realistic that can happen. Just a second, I'm going to pause this for a sec. Sorry about that. I had to check up on some kids that I could tell were not doing their chores and getting stuff done. So anyway, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing Shakespeare this year. We're also trying to learn Spanish as a family. So we just have to tie up some loose ends and get a book list going for our high schoolers that we want them to read. We do already have kind of a rough book list of what we want our high schoolers to accomplish, but we would like to go through it and fix it, clean it up, modify it and stuff. So I need to do that too. There's just so much going on. Then of course we have to get Kenyon all of his paperwork and visa and all of his packing needs and everything for him leaving on his mission to Guatemala in September. So I'm trying hard not to feel overwhelmed, but there's a lot to do. Anyway, so I guess the main reason I got on here to video is I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen when it comes time to eat. And probably after I take my kids to help their friend with the Eagle project, I'll come home and that's when I'll eat. So we'll see what I have the courage to do, because I think I should do that meal. It's just there's no brain work involved, and it fills me up, and it's very good for keto. So hopefully I'll be able to manage to do that, but it's kind of bugging me. So hopefully between now and when I come back in video, you will see a plate full of bacon and eggs. And if not, I'll still show you what I end up doing, but hopefully I'll be able to talk myself into what I really need to do and just be brave about it. But you know, sometimes you guys gotta be honest. Sometimes keto is hard. Sometimes it's a mind block, a mental block. So anyway, check in later. Having Gatorade.
It's just bread. It's just vegetables.
Hopefully that map thing right there is not going to show up on the video. Shopping at Costco. Got my list. Planned out my menus for the week. So what I did, I just planned out my family's menus. And some of the things I'll be able to modify for myself, and some things I'll just have to make a different meal. So we're going to stock up on some of the things that we use on a regular basis, and then a lot of it is stuff that I also use. Oh, I see our Costco's totally moved things around. Okay, I'm thrown off. Alright. So here's my list. The bread used to always be over here. So, Aaliyah, please don't stop on this thing. This is weird. You gotta figure out where everything is now. I don't know where they moved it to. Okay. This is romaine lettuce. I love to buy romaine lettuce because you can easily make a salad with it, or use it as like a sandwich wraps, and they're pretty inexpensive. Then the other thing I'm going to be grabbing here right now is broccoli. I got a meal plan for my family with it, but also it's really easy for me too if I choose to use it as a side dish. I'm trying to look for the best date. Use this one. August 1st. It doesn't look very good. The ones that are a little bit earlier look a little better. That one's okay. There's my 3 youngest crazy kids. And one of my kids broke another seatbelt in our van, so that's lovely. We have a 12-passenger van, and now 2 seatbelts are broken. Hooray! So I got 2 packages of ground beef because we have several things this week that I'm going to use ground beef for, and also I'm running out of my frozen hamburger patties that I always have ready in the freezer, so I need to make a few of those. Just ignore the rolls and the potatoes. Those are for the fam. And some eggs. We always buy the huge thing of eggs, and we often have 2 of them in our fridge at the same time because my kids love to eat eggs and I eat eggs being on keto. Okay, moving on. Oh, where's my list? Next on my list, I went ahead and skipped on the fresh Parmesan because it was like $13 and it's usually like $9, so I'm not doing that this time. We'll figure something else out. Eggs, milk, okay, chicken, butter, sour cream, cheddar cheese. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to buy some half and half. I didn't put it on my list, but I'm running out. I use it sometimes, so I don't know. I'll see. And chicken. So I got chicken here. $1.99 a pound, which is a pretty good price. I think I'm weirding everybody out with my camera. I've never done this before, and I'm actually really self-conscious about it. Maybe this is why people do their Costco hauls at home and not at the store. But this is the Costco organic Greek yogurt. I have one at home, but I decided to grab another one because I'm trying not to shop for at least another week or so. So this is the whipping cream that Costco has. I know it has like some stuff in it. It's not like 100% the best, but it's not too bad. And even though it's expensive because it's so huge, it's better than like Walmart. Oscar, will you push the cart for me for a sec? Thanks. Sour cream.
If it's clean, it has a cover.
Thank you. You want to push this down the row for me, please? I gotta grab butter and cheese too.
Dishwasher soap. That one doesn't.
I buy Costco butter. I know it's not as good as Kerrygold's flavor apparently, and I don't know, quality, but look at the price. Not too bad. And with feeding 8 kids, that's the butter we buy. Yes, we do.
We love butter.
Yep, who doesn't love butter and milk? Yeah, we have milk too down here. But that's not keto, so that's why I didn't show it first. Cheese. I buy mild cheddar just because it's a little bit cheaper than sharp cheddar, but I like sharp cheddar better. We eat a lot of cheese too. Oh. Huh?
I said, oh, you love our cheese.
And we love our cheese. Yep, 3 blocks. Do we have cheese at home? Do you know?
I think we have like 2.
2? Okay, well this will last us for a while then. But when I first did keto, like, well not first, but other times I would eat a lot of cheese. I don't eat so much cheese right now. Some like cooked on things I do, but just like a slice of cheese, I almost never do that anymore. But I used to do that a lot. Okay, let's go left. We're gonna come this way. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just kind of hard to control this thing.
Yeah. So when I'm eating peanut butter or using peanut butter, like for peanut butter keto cookies, this is the peanut butter I use. It's Costco's, and it just has Where are the ingredients? Dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt. So that's what I use, but we already have some at home, so I'm not getting any right now. Okay.
You're saying she'll use alcohol.
Finally found the bread. Not that that helps anybody who's doing keto. My kids eat a lot of tortilla chips and stuff, so we're gonna stock up on that. Just ignore that portion. And then we need some other tortilla stuff for our meal planning this week, and not bread. We don't buy bread here. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna look. These are interesting.
I'm really hungry.
I'm not sure I've ever heard anyone talk about them, but they have stop focusing. Can I get up close? Will it focus? Come on. Yes. So 23 carbs, 15 dietary, 1 sugar, 4 erythritol. Interesting. I haven't, and that's the chocolate brownie one. This is the chocolate chip cookie dough. I haven't really heard anyone talk about these before. Maybe I'm not paying attention. I wonder how those taste. Let's see, they also have these ones. So these look really similar, where they're these are interesting. I'm curious about if anyone's tried these before. They look kind of gross, to be honest. I guess these ones look a little less gross, but they're $18 for 20 of them. I guess they're not too bad per thing, but I don't know. If you have tried these, can you please comment below and let me know what you think of them and if they taste decent. Okay, I think that's going to be it for our Costco trip. So we'll check in later. I'll check in when I actually eat. So we're going to check out, go home, put all this food away, and hopefully have time to eat before I have to go pick up my bigger kids. Sprouts. I'm not sure if I'll video in there. I'm just getting a bunch of vegetables and some apples for my kids. So not very exciting. Maybe. Okay, got some fruit from the fam, and these guys are fighting like they always do. It's like my favorite ever. Stop fighting. Okay, I'm just going to show all the vegetables. I'm not getting all these vegetables, but I'm getting vegetables. I'm also going to go over and see if they have a Lily chocolate on sale. Cauliflower, cucumbers, green onions. So the Lily chocolate is on sale. And I really like this one. It's super dark chocolate. And it has almonds in it, so it's pretty good. Looking to see if there's something else I haven't tried that I might want to try. I try and do dark chocolate just because I don't want to get... I like the taste of it a lot. And also, I don't want to be craving milk chocolatey things because that might set me back to eating things that I used to love, like M&Ms. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get 2 of these. They're still expensive, but they're on sale. They're usually $4.49. They're on sale for $2. So I'll do that. That will be my little splurge for myself. Alright, we are finished at Sprouts. Thank goodness. Only thing I have left to do is I got a couple things I gotta get at Walmart. I seriously doubt I'll be doing that though because it's for stuff for my family. So we're finished at Walmart and I splurged probably on something I shouldn't have. Yeah, I'm trying not to eat them. I have been craving those ever since. Well, I ate one on Saturday and I've been craving them since I didn't. And I also decided to try this flavor. So I will have them as my backup treat because they have quite a bit of carbs in them. I think you have to count net carbs on these or else you're in trouble because they're like 23 carbs per bar. But I think they're like 15. Well, let's see, the peanut butter one is, can you see that? Probably not. Well, it's mirrored anyways. So 10 dietary fibers and 5 sugar alcohol. So if you're not carbing, then you can take 15 carbs off of that. So then it's not as terrible. I think if I remember right, the almond ones are 10 total carbs after you take off. Well, no, not 10 total. 10 net carbs. Okay, so it's almost 1 o'clock. Still haven't eaten. I did have my Gatorade Zero. Finish that off, and I'm gonna go pick up my kids. They're helping their friend work on a Eagle Scout project over at the Olympic Training Center. And then I'll go home and we'll unload stuff, and I'll hopefully have time to make myself something to eat. So if not, we'll see. I'll keep you posted. That's where we are right now. And Henry says hello. And Oscar and Aaliyah. We got a whole trunk of groceries and other odds and ends. Feeling very blessed. Here they come. Finished with their project. And then we will go home. Those were some of the best teenagers I know. Such good, awesome, amazing kids. Love them. It's 3 o'clock, first meal of the day. I have 5 pieces of bacon instead of 4, 2 eggs, cheese, aged cheddar cheese, cup of yogurt with flavoring, raspberry lemonade flavoring. That was really hard to do. I definitely did not want to eat eggs and bacon and yogurt. I really just wanted to eat one of those 1 bars. I even thought I would, because it by the time I was eating it was 3, and we have our friends coming over at 6. So I thought, well, I mean, I'm not going to even feel hungry at dinner time. I might as well just have a 1 bar and go with that. But then I just decided that I would stick with a challenge, get myself a real meal, and what helped me was knowing that I was going to video. So these videos actually really helped me stay on track. So I did stick with the meal, and I'm not hungry at all, so that's great. I feel fine. I am, no, he's not. I am glad that I stuck with it. I'm glad that I did it, and I feel fine, other than just being tired. But I think that's still just lingering from camp. I just feel exhausted. Nobody's in there, Esther. Sorry, I can't make videos without distractions. It's fine. So I have 8 kids at home, and they're living their lives. So I did warn them I was videoing, but that's all right. Anyway, so back on track. So glad I videoed, glad I stuck with it, glad I didn't eat a 1 bar. Glad I'm videoing, because that keeps me honest. And so I have a couple hours to make food, shower and get ready, and then we have our friends coming over. I am making something called porcupine meatballs for our guests and my family, and mashed potatoes and salad and rolls and stuff. That is not a keto-friendly meal. I can't have that. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might real quick look and see if there's a keto-ish type of a meatball, or I might just have, excuse me, a hamburger patty and some salad or something like that. I'm not going to make it too fancy. I'm putting effort into my family's meal today, so I'm not worrying about mine. And I doubt I'll even feel that hungry. So I probably won't be able to video while they're here. That might be awkward. But I will try to at least take some pictures of it, whatever I end up doing, and then I'm sure I'll have a wrap-up video at some point tonight and wrap this all up. But anyway, I cannot remember what I was going to say, which is terrible. I am just too tired. I still am needing to catch up on my sleep. So I will go now, because I'm rambling, and rambling is boring. But I'm glad I stuck with it. That's all I wanted to come in here and say. Huh?
Are you still videoing?
I am still videoing. Do you want to be on the video?
No, I don't.
Are you sure? Okay. You ready to make meatballs? Let's do it. Yeah, she's eating a piece of bread. I am videoing now. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that we're getting a little storm. We even had like a tornado watch supposedly, so we'll see. I doubt we'll actually get one.
Tornado watch?
Yeah, I just got a message on my phone. So did Kenyon re-mop the floor? So he needs to dump it. There you go. There's my tornado watch. Tornado watch. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's blowing enough that we're actually getting a tornado. But it's probably on the outskirts. Kenyon, you done with that mop bucket? Come inside, please, guys. I don't want you getting all muddy and stuff. Because we just cleaned the house.
So good.
Okay. Can't really tell. But so we've got rain, so it's not a big deal. I hear some thunder. But I seriously doubt that the tornado will get into Colorado Springs. It's probably more on the outskirts. You ready, Ezra? You ready to do potatoes? Alrighty, let's get this party on the. Wait, show on the red. This is something that my husband bought at a thrift store the other day. It's from like 1932 or something. It's like a postal scale, so it's kind of cool. We're gonna actually clean up our hutch over there and put it up on that. So anyway, we've got work to do. So this is the recipe. This is on my food blog. It's called foodinyourmouth.blogspot.com. So this is definitely not a keto recipe. But anyway, we're making a big heck no with the rice.
Oh.
And the seasoning packet. So Claire right here is saving some ground beef. We buy the big packages from Costco and we usually cut them in half and then put them in Ziploc bags and save them in half of a thing each, which is roughly 3 pounds because they're usually about 6 pounds. This is good for our family for a meal. So this one I cut a chunk off of over here. This is, I'm going to use this to make my little individual hamburger patties that I put into the freezer. And whatever I'm going to use tonight. Yeah, do we need butter?
Yeah, it says it on there, but.
Oh, that's to fry them in.
Okay, well.
You want to grab butter?
Sure.
So anyway, so this is what we're doing. This is not a keto thing. This is just our life thing. So just want to be clear on that. How you doing, Ezra, with the mashed potatoes? You should be grateful that you haven't had mashed potatoes or potatoes of any sort for a long time. You haven't had peeled potatoes for a long time, other than yesterday. No, you had potatoes with the roasted chicken.
Last time you were videoing, and I was peeling potatoes.
That was yesterday.
You know when you put all the ingredients?
We had
Yeah.
potatoes yesterday.
You were washing oh. When did we have mashed potatoes then?
Lightning watch morning. That was when we
What's the name?
let's eat chicken.
Oh, I guess that was a while ago. Okay, well, we haven't had them for months previous to these last couple of weeks. And I haven't had them forever
You know when you put all
either.
the ingredients in here and you mix it up?
Okay.
Do that?
Callie's mixing up the porcupine meatballs. How's it feeling, Tal?
Cold, but I like mixing up raw meat and eggs and rice-a-roni.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna make my hamburger patties. And Ezra has now peeled 4 potatoes. Oh, you're so funny, Ezra. Hey, let's get a little salt and pepper in the meatballs. How about that?
There's still a lot
I'll
of
have
rice and
I'll have
stuff
Claire
at the
do that.
bottom.
Yeah, try to mix it in. You want to keep mixing really well. So I'm about ready to do some cleaning in the schoolroom. The girls and Kenyon are working on dinner, and I am going to try and clean up this mess. These books have been here for a while because I did them. You've seen them in a video before, and it was a video from a long time ago. There's Kenyon doing his stuff. Yeah. Oh, I gotta check your room, huh? You ready for your room to be checked? I'm making progress. I'm down to less books. So I'll have a big mess. And our shelves are jam packed. I'm having to stack them like this because I'm running out of room and my things are getting out of order, sort of. But the plan is we're gonna redo these shelves and like have them with their different subject and alphabetize all the chapter books and stuff like that soon-ish. We have so many things to do. Okay, Ezra, we gotta figure out where to stick the rest of these. These ones are going in that shelf over here. This is my shelf of what we're currently working on when we are doing school. Mostly these are, but oh, it's looking wet here. Yay. That must be from Henry's ice pack. He's hurt his ankle. But this is like the stuff I work on with the little kids. Hey Ezra, can you come stack these in here for me? Or help me stack them in? Actually, I'll just pause this. That's gonna be the easiest. Never mind. Okay, so Ezra just like moved stuff around. Yeah, where's the scrap paper?
There.
Where? I'm totally blind. Show me where. Oh, so people can't reach it. Little kids won't be able to reach it.
We grab our chairs in.
Can we skip this stuff over?
Us little kids grab a chair and put it in front of the shelf.
Can you do it right here maybe?
I can find a different area for it.
Okay.
That was just all last.
This book I can put over here. Oh, this is the poetry one. Yep. Alrighty. Oh, this is looking better. Trying to clean up this whole table so we can possibly eat on it. Looking good. And we're almost finished with meal prep. Everyone has helped. So those are the meatballs. I won't be eating those. I actually don't know what I'll eat because I didn't make myself anything. So I probably should think of that really quick right now. Yeet. So this is my dinner. It is a BLT salad. It's my last meal of the day. Not sure if I'll eat something else or not. We had a lot of fun with our friends tonight. I showed you the salad that I made. Interestingly enough, we found out that they are starting keto. It was either tomorrow or Wednesday, so that's kind of funny. I'm gonna have some of this Lily's dark chocolate that I showed you earlier today as a little treat. Everybody else had cheesecake, so I'm gonna have probably like a third of a bar. So that's gonna be the very last thing I eat. Good night.